please. Front right here. Congratulations on getting to the UFC. I'm sure you've seen these press conferences a million times with your brother, but I guess what's it like to be on the other side and be the one that we're talking to now?
Feels super good. Nothing more to say. I'm so blessed to be here. I work hard for it, so it's even more worth it.
You have the unique experience where a lot of the guys that won contracts today, like the one that was just up here, he goes, "This is the first time he's ever done this." You've been around this environment for
Yes.
a long time, so I guess you kind of you knew what to expect. So I guess what was fight week experience like, being the fighter preparing compared to what you saw from the outside looking in for so long?
But like you said, I saw it so many times that it's experience in my pocket, and so it's nothing new. So the nerve were there, but like it's something I already saw, and I could picture it. And like what's very good about having Charles as a brother is every mistake he made over the years I could see, and now I can correct them. So I'm like a new version of him when he was young, but like more mature, more. So it's all of his experience. It comes to me. So it's gonna be a good run in the UFC from now on, and for him too. We're gonna terrorize the 135 division from now.
When you say mistakes, are you talking in the cage or outside the cage?
Everything, even his social media. I won't make the same
I was
post
gonna
as
ask
him.
about that.
It's too much.
In terms of the fight, did it play out the way you expected? I know when you walked in, you were kind of pointing at your foot a little bit.
Yeah, my foot is destroyed, but it's part of the game. It's he blocked a couple of calf kick, but at the same time, because it hurts for me, but I know it hurt more for him, so I don't care. It's banged up, but it's part of it.
In terms of what you want next for your career, I guess, what do you want, the rest of your year to look for? Because I think Canada specifically is kind of looking for these stars to kind of take. We have, obviously, Jasmine and Mike are making a lot of waves, but how do you want the rest of your year to look like?
Well, I asked to fight in Vancouver in 2 weeks, but we'll see how the foot is. But I would really like it. They gave me a suspension of 21 days, so I kind of got the handcuff for now. But we'll see. The doctor said he'll see what he can do, and maybe you'll see me in 2 weeks in Vancouver. That would be very nice. Thank you. No, not 125.
What was it like, Louis, to hear Dana White call your performance a masterpiece at the end of the show?
So good. I've been waiting for this since I'm 12 years old. I'm 28 now. 16 years in the making of putting my blood, my sweat, all my effort, everything I've dreamed. It's finally reality. So I'm so happy right now.
The leg kicks and the calf kicks played a big factor tonight. I know you've been doing some cross training at Bazooka Kickboxing with Joe Valtellini. Was that part of your training there? Is helping refine that particular weapon?
Yeah, he helps Charles a lot. Charles goes a lot to Joe Valtellini. He's a legend, and all of his little tricks, sometimes Charles can bring them back to me in Montreal, and we work on it. But certainly it was something that we talked to him about, and he helped us with that. But how you called my fight in the Unified MMA, you don't remember? I dropped the guy with the calf kick also, so it's been part of my game for a long time, and I used it again.
Everybody talks about TriStar in Montreal, your team, Brazilian top team with Coach Holanda. Do you think that it gets overlooked sometimes, and all of the work that you guys are doing there sometimes gets ignored, I guess, for lack of a better word? And do you think that we're going to see a lot more fighters out of your team in the UFC one day?
Well, even if they try to ignore us, we're going to make so much noise in the next few years that they won't be able to ignore us anymore.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Louis, right here. What did you make of his strategy going in there? Because obviously going into this fight, like, you had to expect a little bit more defensively from him. You know what I mean? It seemed like he was content to go forward and be the aggressive guy, but as far as defense, there wasn't a lot.
Well, he called himself the violence, and he said, I know violence. Louis won't do anything to me, but I know violence too. I've been doing it since I'm 12 years old, and you combine violence with technique, and that's what you saw. So I just beat him with technique and more toughness a little bit, because I was eating his shot too. Like, he was throwing some good shots, but he could have done maybe a better job defensively, but that's also credit to me because I put the game plan forward and we did good.
Charles has told me in the past, he said, any speed bump I've had in my MMA career, my little brother's found a way to get some get back, whether, his opponent's related to one of my former opponents. Tonight, you were fighting a fighting nerd. Charles obviously had the fight with John Silva. That one had to feel pretty good.
Yeah, for sure. But we didn't once more when we were younger. Charles fought the bigger brother Laramie in Montreal, and then I beat his little brother to avenge him. And now we did it again. So no problem, Charles.
And then what was it like to land that flying knee and see him not go out? Because we see Charles do it anytime his name gets announced, and then you go and do it in the octagon. A lot of us thought he was going to be out after that one.
Honestly, we go with the flow in the octagon. Like I barely remember like if the flying knee doesn't land, I'm always looking for something new, So I tried it didn't work, and I was trying something else. So we just go forward, and that's it. Thank you.
One more from MMA Quebec. I think your brother's social media is very tough to beat, so good luck with that. Thank you.
Thank you.
One question here. Louis over here. There's a lot of legendary brother duos in MMA, the Diaz brothers, the Pettis brothers. Do you and Charles ever talk about being the best brothers in MMA?
Well, first of all, just being the first Canadian brother is already an accomplishment in and of by itself. And we're just looking to be ourselves, authentic. We're not looking to replicate them or be better than them. We're just going to be us. And yeah, like I said, we're going to terrorize the 135 division, and it's going to make a buzz in Canada, and we love it.
And when you and your brother fight, would you prefer to fight on the same card or fight on separate cards so you can coach each other?
Yeah, we like to fight on the same card because we're training together, and yeah, we got the same date, the same objective. We got everything goes together. So I think we prefer to fight on the same card.
Congratulations. Welcome to the UFC.
Thank you, sir.
Just one for me. Obviously, it was mentioned earlier that Canada's exploding with talent. We think of guys like Malott, like it was said, and stuff like that. So what about you do you think will stand out and make people in the future think of your name when people bring up Canada and Canadian mixed martial arts?
I think you're going to see in the next few years. I'm going to give you a reason to talk more about me. And I'm kind of we're the new breed of MMA. Like when I started at 12 years old, I started with MMA. I didn't start with kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, or anything. So we're kind of the new breed of MMA. And yeah, we're going to represent Canada and do good things in the future. Thank you.